Hi, good day to you, Taurus. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Today is the 9th of May, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Whenever you're seeing this reading, happy birthday to you, Taurus. This is going to be a general relationship reading for you, Taurus. So if you come across this reading, remember, as always just take what resonates with you, leave what does not. This is a reading for your Sun, your Moon, your Venus, and your rising sign. So Taurus, let's see what is it that Tarot has to say to you with regards to your love situation. So, interesting cards coming up here. We see energies flowing through here. It's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energies. We are also seeing Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be in your chart. We're also seeing Pisces energy. So we are seeing a situation where some of you are feeling very inspired and very committed. You got this enthusiasm and you're brimming with, with the way you want to be. But you got to also be mindful, Taurus, with how you are engaging with people, how you're coming across to your person. It's very important that you are mindful of the way you are approaching situations, especially situations that creates conflict. Remember that you might be a little bit under the illusion about things. You may not be seeing things as clearly as you think you are seeing it. Sometimes when we think that our perceptions are right, it's not always correct. So Taurus, you need to bear that in mind. We see that your person is sort of like going through a situation where they are being a little bit more flexible, realizing that they don't have all the facts, all the information that they need, that things are changing and they are needing to evolve with that. But also with the way that they are looking at your relationship, they're seeing the commitment in this relationship, but there's also a sense of despair. Could be because of the conflict that is happening between you and your person. There is this intense despair. It's almost as though your person is not able to be happy for what they do have, but rather looking at what they lost. But there is also a lot of unknown in this relationship. There are things that are not so crystal clear. There are things that are still hidden from you. There are things that are still hidden from them. So they need to have a little bit more patience as well, instead of getting caught up. And maybe you can assist this. And we see this love energy, you moving forward with the love gesture, being loving and being caring in your situation. But we also see that there is this feeling left out within the love situation, feeling as though the struggle is hard and you are needing to make so many concessions, so many changes, and needing to move to something more wholesome for yourself. But there is a lot of negative drama around your relationship. It could be because of the conflict, the words that have been spoken within your love situation. There could be a situation where there has been some spiteful energy here. There could be an energy of jealousy, of meanness. You got to be mindful of that happening. You could also be very mindful of gossip within your relationship. There could be a situation of gossip that has happened within this relationship between you and your person, Taurus. So there's all of this drama, and it's like your person's in a very difficult place when it comes to you, and you are also in a very conflicted place. As much as you want this to be, there's just a lot happening. And let me see, what is this that's wanting to fall out here? Okay, so we see that you are moving towards your changes in your life. Your person's very defensive, and I mean, it's like they really, even though they are well positioned, they may be even right in wherever things are happening, but there is this defensive energy. We're seeing that you are moving towards, some changes, but you're making a very slow move towards these changes. We see that you're also feeling very empowered. You're feeling very capable, very able about where you are, but there's a sense of betrayal as well. Like with everything that you seem to be doing, there's news that's coming towards you that is sort of like some kind of a betrayal. And we see that your person is needing to become a little bit more calmer within themselves, maybe be less of conflict towards you, because there's definitely some kind of misunderstanding in this relationship. There's some kind of a misunderstanding between you and your person. Your person is wanting this revival within this relationship, and also being very fastidious in terms of how they are looking at where this relationship is going to. So you guys are having a lot of personal, I would say, it's not personal issues as much as, we each come into a relationship with our own baggage, with our own personalities, with our own quirks. And this is what it is. It's a lot of your own personal quirks that is affecting your communication and your dialogue within this relationship, because this is definitely some kind of a committed relationship. But there's also, once again, there's this deception, there's lies, there's treachery. Could be with regards to the commitment, could be with regards to this relationship. There could be some kind of deceit within the relationship. But there's also a lot of generosity in terms of time, money. There's a lot of commitments. A lot of people in a place where they are admiring maybe the way this relationship is, but behind the scenes you guys are dealing with a lot of issues that's requiring forgiveness on your partner's part, and also yourself learning to accept that there are certain things that you may have been feel betrayed about, but also holding ourselves to a higher standard of observation in terms of what is it that I have done, what did I do to create the situation that I now have. Well, like I said, there's a lot of betrayal, there's a lot of deceit, there's a lot of unhappiness, a lot of gossiping that has happened here, a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting, a lot of you caught up in your head about a lot of things as well. So we see all of this that is happening, and even though there's a lot of good that's going on, there's also a lot of trauma, guys. There's a lot of trauma here. So this is like a bit of a problematic situation some of you are needing to face. This it's sort of like you have a love relationship that seems to be very dramatic, a lot of toxic energy as well in this relationship. But we see that you are very caught up, very confused about some kind of something that you're needing to realize about yourself. Maybe some kind of betrayal from your person in the past, maybe some kind of a third party situation. And you're very caught up and you can't see the value of now. Your person could be a little bit lovesick as well. Your person could also be very much thinking about how things should be, could be very caught up in their head as well, but also realizing that in order for this union to work, there has to be this teamwork, this cooperation, so that you can see this karmic change. You could have a Gemini person in your space, Taurus, you could have an Aquarius person in your space, but we're also seeing that some of you, this relationship is very much a wish fulfillment. This is what you want, and you're prepared to put in the hard work, you're prepared to do what needs to be done to create the balance that you need to create. So it's a lot about you having to accept the situation and maybe forgiving whatever has happened in the past, because this is keeping you very caught up. You're very caught up about things. There's a lot of clatter and chatter in your head, a lot of drama going on in your head, in your thought process, the way you are approaching things. And realizing it's very important that you realize that this is a new beginning. This is a new grounding for yourself, bringing this balance, quiet that noise, and start to see the blessings of what you do have. Maybe the family dynamic, maybe the generational happiness, maybe the being able to work together. Instead of picking on the flaws, start to celebrate all of the blessings that you have. So Taurus, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Please remember to like, to follow, to share, to subscribe if you're on Facebook. And I'll see you, not Facebook, sorry, YouTube. And I'll see you guys again soon. Take care and goodbye.